drop the mic.
Okay, so off you go.
This doesn't have to go on this podcast because this could be a bit inflammatory, couldn't it?
It could be, but
do you want a disclaimer at the beginning? You might have to do the. You're the professional. Do a disclaimer.
I'm a what?
You're the professional, not in the professionals. You're not Doyle. Which one was Bodie and which one was Doyle? Who was
Bodie was Lewis
Collins,
who used to drink down the Bell, didn't he?
The Bell pub
in Smarden,
who I
Kent,
I bumped into
England.
Once, but never spoke to him. I was too scared.
Yeah, wasn't he a bit of a
ladies' man?
Yeah,
used to chat the girls up,
or fondle.
He may have fondled girls.
Yeah,
I've got no evidence of that.
No, he's dead. So
yeah, he probably has fondled a girl in his lifetime.
Yeah,
we had.
Mike Debens also used to go down.
Debens, yeah. Famous, not really famous.
Meridian TVS, yeah.
Non-famous TV presenter.
Yeah, local celebrity. I think he had a bit of a reputation down there as well, didn't he?
I think everyone who went down there had a reputation. To be fair, I think probably we had a reputation. It preceded us, but in our own lunchtime.
Anyway, yeah. Disclaimer.
We've had a few drinks.
Any people that we may offend. Sorry.
In advance.
Please don't
sue us
because we've got no money.
Yeah. I've got about £5 left in my pocket.
We mean no harm.
We don't. It's only for comic effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that's a legal thing now. Apparently the satire laws have changed in the UK now.
I didn't know there was a satire law.
No, there is now.
Oh right.
Because people were getting, like, Private Eye, was it Ian Hislop, wasn't it? Everyone was getting so worried about libelling someone and getting sued. They said, well, if it's satire, you can get away with it now.
Oh right.
So if we just
how do you classify it as satire? Do you have to say?
I think you've got to be clever. So you got to be clever with your insults, which I'm not sure we could probably manage.
We're not. Well, we are university educated, but it was a shit university.
Yeah, and that was. Is it 30 years ago yet? 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've forgotten everything I learned, which was nothing, basically.
Yeah.
It was just how to order a curry.
We didn't study politics or philosophy or anything. We studied being...
We could have a rant about that. We could say what a waste of time studying performing arts is.
It was.
To a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree. That's what we got.
We did get a degree. Yeah, I don't know how.
We got a Desmond.
Yeah. Tutu.
Which for people out there is a 2-2. Desmond 2-2. We both got Desmonds. With honours.
Yeah. Ons.
But yeah.
BA.
Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Jones
Worthington.
Smith. Is it Worthington?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't know who she was.
She probably put her daughter on the stage, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she failed and then probably died young, like Shirley Temple. Or did she die old?
She died old, didn't she?
Judy Garland didn't know, did she? Did she? She died youngish.
Yeah.
But she drunk herself to death, didn't she?
Yeah.
Who did you know? Off on a tangent. Maybe we go off on a tangent. But what's her name? Bridget Jones is playing her.
Who?
That's not Bridget Jones isn't playing her. Who played Bridget Jones?
Oh, Renée Zellweger.
She's playing Judy Garland in a biopic because biopics are all the things now, aren't they?
She's a bit old, though, isn't she?
Well, yeah, she plays the old soak version.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actually, here we go. Here's our first offensive thing. I've been watching a thing on Netflix called What If, and it's really bad and schlocky. Someone recommended it to me, which I took as a vague insult. But anyway, I watched it, and it is really schlocky. And basically, the plot is that Renée Zellweger is a very rich businesswoman, and it's a bit like a reverse of. People have said it's like what was the film with Woody Harrelson and Robert Redford and Demi Moore, where he said, Indecent Proposal. It's like a reverse of that, because basically Renée Zellweger is the Robert Redford character.
Oh right.
And she meets she's like is she a book writer? I'm not quite sure what she does. She's either like some big lawyer or something. But anyway, she meets some young bloke in a club. He's like a barman. And she said, I'll give you $1 million or whatever it is if you let me sleep with you. But it's Renée Zellweger, she looks really old. But I don't think she looks old. I think it's just because she's had all that surgery. I think it's fucked her up. She should have just stayed growing old normally. She's had all this plastic. she's like she can't. Her face is just inert. It's like static.
Full of Botox.
It's like I've paused. It's like the fucking thing's paused when when she's talking. Her lips.
You can't act, can you?
No. There's no movement in the face.
There's no motion.
It's like she's like a CGI.
Yeah.
It's like Princess Leia from the Rogue One. She's been CGI'd.
I don't understand. I think,
Why do you do it? But she looks. Yeah, she just looks odd. She doesn't look real.
She is odd.
But she's odd. But she looks odd now.
I don't think she's very good either. Is she?
I'm just trying to think what I've seen her in.
What was
she was
Jerry
good in.
Maguire? Oh,
I hate Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Let's talk about film. Yeah, do you remember this? We were going to have this podcast about films that are revered that we don't like. That's one of them.
yeah.
And Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I never understand the appeal of that film.
No. They're quite... Well, they're not similar, but I know...
In
they're
that
of that
they're
ilk.
crowd-pleasing sort of mass
Life-affirming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But But this is the thing about Jerry Maguire, right? You've seen Jerry Maguire, yeah? I've only seen it once on... Did we see it at the cinema together? We might have seen it at the cinema together. We probably...
Very
This
possibly.
this probably would have been university era.
When we were seeing a lot of films.
We spent more
together.
time seeing movies than we did actually probably in study time. Do you remember that? Do you remember, talking of this will only impress us, do you remember the entire voice coach lesson that we missed throughout the entire year?
Yeah.
We didn't go once.
No.
I thought that was...
And she was...
That's my achievement.
She was in Dear John, wasn't she?
Oh, was she the voice coach from Dear John, right or wrong? By the time you read this letter, I'll be gone.
Yeah, she was... Yeah. She was in Dear
So we missed
Dear
we missed a potential important industry
John.
contact
I used to
there.
like Dear John, sorry.
I used to like Dear John, it was very good.
Yeah.
But we preferred staying in bed, didn't we, probably
Yes.
after a night on the Source.
Yeah.
Because it was quite I seem to remember it being quite
Yeah.
early, and we were like, oh, if I can go in for that. So, yeah, but amazingly, we still managed to pass our degree by missing an entire subject for an entire term. How did we do that?
Was that a compulsory thing?
Was it compulsory? I thought it was all compulsory, wasn't it? Or did we just... Or maybe, was it an option? Maybe it was an option then. Maybe I'm bigging it up too much. Maybe I'm thinking...
We should have gone, probably.
We should have gone, but we couldn't be asked.
But-
So we didn't.
Yeah.
So there you go. You don't even have to turn up half the time.
No.
You still pass.
Well, there was quite a few people on that course that...
Missed a whole year, wouldn't they? Didn't they miss a
Yeah,
year?
and
Well, they still got a degree.
I went
better
out
than
with-
us.
yeah.
Didn't you get a 2-1, that one who didn't appear for a whole year? You just had to concoct a sob story.
Well, one of... An ex-girlfriend of mine, yeah, she had
didn't want to broach that
a
subject,
long time off. Yeah, and she got 2-1. Yes, I don't know.
So you could probably get a degree just by not turning up. Anyone probably could have just...
Well, another person...
John Jaya.
No.
Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a 2-2, didn't he?
You got Desmond, and did he ever turn up?
Well, no.
Oh no, he wasn't.
No, he was...
Was he away for a year or something, or a day?
Well, he was there, but he was not there.
Yeah, well, he was never there, was he, really? But never really there.
Well, he was always around ours.
He was always around ours, yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't there.
You got a fiver.
He wasn't there, he was here.
You got a fiver.
He's a character. If you ever got... yeah, mate, I can borrow a fiver.
Yeah.
So ring up with his...
Yeah. Can you lend us a fiver?
Yeah,
Do you want to go to the pub?
I've got your money. You do it better than me. Do it. But do the... Can you deliver a fiver? I can't do it. Mine sounds like Janet Street Porter. Yeah, mine sounds like Janet Street Porter when I do it. Anyway, Rennie Zellweger.
Yeah.
What we talking? No. Oh, Jerry Maguire. Oh no, sorry. Yes, Jerry Maguire. I think if you watch that film, I remember being very uncomfortable about that film because it's a very popular movie. Everyone remembers the quote, Cuba Gooding Jr. "Show me the money," and then Cruz doing it as well, and he "Show me the money." You know, it's all happy japes and all
And the
that.
little boy.
Oh
remember
yeah,
the little
well,
boy
yeah,
with
with the
bowl
glasses.
bowl
Did he have
cut?
glasses?
Yeah, he was like,
Was he that Nicky or something? Had a funny name. He wasn't in like. Didn't he do like Santa Claus
I don't know. He's probably
in rehab?
yeah,
I'm sure his name's Lip Nicky or something. Lip Nicky.
possibly
or,
yeah.
Lick
He was
Nicky.
like a really cutesy-looking American
Lick Clicky.
kid, wasn't he?
He was he was kind of cutesy, but he wasn't that cutesy. He was semi-cutesy. But
Was
I'm
he?
sure he did a lot of cutesy American movies anyway. It might not have been him, but anyway, I know you've mentioned him. Yeah, wasn't he her child? She was
Yeah.
like a single mum.
Yeah.
This is my problem with Jerry Maguire. What's your problem with it first? Apart from it being a bit shit. That's
It's just
that's
like
my major problem.
It's.
Well, I can't stand American football. Was it American football? It's not baseball.
Yeah,
is
he was an agent, wasn't he?
He was an agent, so that's boring anyway. I mean, I know it's not really about that, but I couldn't even engage with that. The sports side of it. But,
and at that stage in his career, Tom Cruise was really fucking annoying, wasn't he?
He'd done some shit, hadn't he? He was always like leaping. It wasn't the leaping around "I'm so happy" stage, or was it when he was married to?
No. I think that was a bit later.
On. Was he still with Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably at the height of his. I mean, his
fame.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he still is, isn't he? Like
he's kind of had a bit of a resurgence, hasn't he?
Yeah. But he's still.
I think maybe he's like a construct. I don't even know if he's a real. Is he?
He's
a real
not
person?
human, is he?
He's not human.
He's one of those.
He is a zeta, whatever they are, theta.
He is. Yeah.
He's been created by L. Ron Hubbard.
He hasn't really aged.
He hasn't really.
How old
aged.
is he? He's like 55
something or other, and he's still like jumping out of planes.
Yeah. No, there's something
wrong.
He's very high up in the Scientologist.
Yeah, isn't he like the whatever they call him, the Mac Daddy of the whatever their version of that is?
Yeah.
The Don. He's the Don Quixote.
He's like a colonel. Don't they have like?
Do they have colonels?
I think they're like they have military sort of
titles.
Do they? Uniforms.
They do have uniforms because I've seen that shot of him in a sort of braided kind of
like a white
with lapels.
Yeah,
Like
the
yeah. Because L. Ron Hubbard liked all that sort of military shit, didn't he? Like
because he's very close to the actual leader of Scientology, isn't he?
The new guy who took over. Yeah.
Who's I don't know.
Go for it.
Should we
We've
talk about Scientology?
Pandora's back now. Pandora's back. We've opened the back. We opened the box and now we've opened the back. We've opened Pandora's box.
Yeah, so if I don't know.
They're probably listening to us.
They are.
Yeah. They'll. We will be.
We've said Scientology.
That's been. We've visited now by someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they come and film you, don't they?
They do. Yeah. They'll put leaflets through a door or something.
Yeah.
So got eyes and ears everywhere.
Yeah, but apparently the leader of I don't know.
Was it that Louis Theroux documentary you were watching? Where have you gleaned this information from?
There's been so many.
There has.
Do you remember the one with the BBC? I can't remember his name. The BBC. It was a BBC one.
Oh, not Louis Theroux then.
And he got really.
Oh yes,
I do. He had a really massive
heated,
face to face.
Didn't he have glasses?
Yes,
the balding guy.
Yeah,
I remember
he
that.
lost it, didn't he?
He lost his rag, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that.
He did look a bit silly.
He did look a bit silly. He should have kept his composure.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see that one. There's there was like a big documentary, wasn't there, about it? There was. What was it called? It was around the same time as the Louis Theroux one, but obviously that appeared on TV. That. I'm trying to think what it's called now. It was like a documentary that went to Cannes and stuff, and did Sundance and all that kind of thing. I can't think what it's called now. But anyway, that was a big expose. I've always wanted to watch that one, but I haven't. But anyway, sorry, carry on.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of the guy who is the leader of Scientology, but he's apparently,
Oh, what is he still missing?
I'm not sure. Well,
they don't take well to you leaving, do they?
No, that's the thing. Yeah.
Is that me?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. That confused me. That's them. They're just messaging you. We know what you're saying.
But, that's just what I've heard. It's hearsay.
Yes, honestly, officer.
I've got nothing against Scientology. Famous Scientologists. Juliette Lewis.
I was really... Going Clear is the documentary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Yeah, I was really disappointed about Juliette Lewis because I thought she was a bit of a free spirit, a hippie, like she
with her music.
Exactly. Her music, Juliette and the Licks, who we've seen, haven't we?
I think we've seen them twice.
Twice, yeah. I thought they were brilliant. I thought she wouldn't be in for all that fucking culty bullshit, but I thought she's a bit more of a hippie, free spirit type. But there you go.
Yeah. Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, maybe more Kirstie Alley. But,
Yeah.
But anyway, Jerry Maguire, featuring an infamous Scientologist. What don't you like about it, apart from the annoying kid, or Lip Nicky if it was him, and Cuba Gooding Jr. hams it, he overplays it. Didn't he get a fucking...
He got an Oscar for that, didn't he?
Jesus. Yeah. That's another thing, isn't it? Shit films.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Like Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman. There's another film. Shit film.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! hurrah!
He's the worst blind.
He's an absolute...
Yeah.
His performance in that is awful.
Yeah.
Yet he got the Oscar for that. He never got it for Scarface. He never got it for Carlito's Way, which he should have got it for.
Which is
any
probably
of them.
one of his...
Or The Godfather.
Yeah.
Did he get nominated, maybe? Was that that was his first Oscar, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah. It's almost like they just...
It's a
they do that, don't they?
We felt a bit sorry.
Yeah.
We should have given this to you for something else that you actually were really good in, but we'll give it to you for this piece of shit that you were in. Scent of a Woman, that's another film, awful. But anyway, we're on Jerry Maguire. Cuba Gooding Jr. Talk about overdoing it, over-egging it. What an awful performance. And certainly not Oscar worthy.
No.
But there you go.
Yeah. And what's the line that everyone remembers, apart from the show me
I
the money?
remember the show me the money, but
Well,
was there another
isn't
one?
it You Had Me at...
Oh, Christ. You Had Me at Hello.
Yeah.
Well, carry on, but that to me that really segues nicely into my major criticism of the film. But if you've got something else to say, please carry on.
No, it's just very manipulative of, like, I felt manipulated
I felt
while I was watching it.
almost.
Don't know if that was
Like, well, this is what
I
I dislike about this film intensely, and I'm not even sure I was only subconsciously aware of this when I saw this film back in the day, because I was obviously, was it 20 years ago, maybe more, 20 whatever, 90, was it 96 or something?
I don't know.
I was a lot younger, but to me in that film, Cruise he's grooming.
I don't really remember.
What's her name? Bridget Jones.
Is he? Renée Zellweger.
Renée Zellweger.
Is he?
Because
what is she?
Isn't she just? I can't even remember what she does now.
Is she like a lowly?
She's just like a nothing, isn't she? She's a nothing.
He's like a massive agent.
He's a massive, huge, rich agent.
And then he loses.
Does he lose money?
Does he lose his job? Or he loses all his clients? Something happens, doesn't
Something
it?
happens, but he gets it all back, so he doesn't really suffer too much in the film. He's still, I think his status is still pretty much the same.
Right.
But I mean, to me, she like you use the word manipulation. I think she's really manipulated that film, because she's basically like a bit of a puppet. She's a nothing. She's used, and Cruise kind of uses her. And that line that you gave me is very subservient, and that's really what she's a very weak female character. And I'm surprised not more people flag that aspect of that film up, because I think it's very, for me, it's quite a regressive movie, because she's like a victim really in that film, and then it's almost like he preys on her weakness.
Yeah.
So it is almost, to me, maybe I'm maybe I'm inventing a lot of stuff, but I remember feeling really uncomfortable about her fawning over him and stuff like that. Like, you had me at hello. And
Because at the beginning of the film, Tom Cruise is like, he's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he?
well, I think he's an arse all the way through it.
Oh, right.
And I think that's
But
another. I don't think there's even like a redemptive thing where he realised at the end, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been an arsehole.
Oh, okay.
I think he's still an arsehole.
Because I thought how it went was, like, he's a big agent, he's a bit of an arsehole.
He loses it all.
And then he notices
Finds some
her.
humility.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He didn't notice her before.
I seem to remember the payoff not being quite as obvious as that. But I mean, I may be wrong. Write in, viewers, or get the Scientologists around our house to tell us otherwise. But I don't remember that being. I remember it being quite a sort of shallow, superficial movie, as a lot of films around that time were. But I don't remember any particular redemptive arc of Tom Cruise's character. I just remember him being a bit of an arrogant twat at the beginning, and at the end he's maybe a slightly less arrogant twat, but he's still a twat.
I think he's quite good at playing those characters.
And poor old Renee, she's just going around going, oh, I love you, arrogant twat. Oh, he's such a twat, isn't he? But I love him. And that's, to me, that what I took away from that film, is that she's just like a silly, love-struck fucking weakling, basically. And that old Cruisey just comes in and rides roughshod over her, as it were.
Rides her ragged.
He rides her ragged, like she's the fucking rodeo cow. But and yeah, I don't know. But I think to me, it's very symptomatic of that. Because we were still kind of in the yuppie era.
In
then,
the
weren't
90s,
we?
yeah.
It was still yuppie fight.
Yeah,